no one has ever had my back. No one has ever supported me mentally, like in a way that I always support other people. Let me tell you a little story. About 2-3 years ago, I was in I don't even want to say it, a relationship, because it was just, I mean, I'm cringing just thinking about it. It was just a few dates for a couple of months, and that didn't work out, and that's fine. I was sad for one day, and I thought, that's true. That's absolutely true. The second day, I thought, okay, that didn't work out. How can I make my time useful? How can I do something that I always wanted to do? What can I do now just to, the things I couldn't do for these 2 months, now I'm gonna do them. I wasted so much time. And I went and got, I started doing motorcycle lessons, because I've always wanted, it was always my dream, motorcycle. I always imagined myself riding a motorcycle. That was the persona I always wanted to create. I was riding a little scooter, a Vespa. Anyway, so I knew. Anyway, that's not my point. I started taking lessons. The instructor, after 2-3 lessons, he said, you're ready to do mod 1. It's the first test that you take. You get the first, I don't even know how to explain. You get the first certificate that you can ride up to 1 to 5 or something, or like 1 to 5. Anyway, I don't remember. And I passed that straight away. And then is the mod 2 in the UK, where you get a full motorbike license. And I had my doubts, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know. And I booked for a test to get the license. And I was shaking. I was thinking, I'm never gonna do it. I will never do it. I'm shaking. I'm really anxious when something matters to me. I get extremely anxious. And my instructor, I will never ever forget. That was the first time someone ever said something that nice to me. He said, "Of course you're gonna pass, Joy. It's you. It's you." And I will never forget. There you go. I'm getting emotional again, because it's just, I never had that. Every time I had my doubts, I was the one to pick me up. Never from my family, no one. From my friends that don't even give a shit. No one has ever said, why are you worried about this? Or why are you sad? It's you, Joe. Look at you. You're amazing. It's the thing that he said that morning. I remember it was 6 a.m. I was thinking, I'm so nervous. I'm so anxious. And he went, why are you anxious about it? It's you. Of course you're going to pass. And I went and smashed it. And I will never forget that man. That one word he said to me. No one has ever said that to me. Not even relationships. No one, no friends. And I told you before, I was doing music quite a lot. No one has ever said, oh, you're amazing. I mean, of course they said it. But like how you see other people, they share because I was online as well. They share, they repost videos and stuff like that. And they say, this is, my friend, oh, look how cool she is. They never ever done anything like that. My family don't even ask. I speak to my family. It's just so sad. I get so, it still annoys me that they never ask about me, about my interests, about how I am. And I'm trying to always excuse them. And even yesterday, for example, I called my mom and I spoke to my brother. I asked about everything in their lives, because I know they speak about them, and I ask specifically about their lives. Specific things, not how are you? How are you today? No, nothing like that. And not a single question for me, guys. And it's I don't want it to eat me, like from inside. And I did mention that, a few years back, because I started noticing these things years back, that why don't you ever ask how I am? And they said, my sister said, because we know you're always okay. I mean, I guess that's true, because I've always been on my own. I've always done things on my own. I've always moved on my own. I've always progressed on my own. I never ever given them any issues, any problems, or asked them about things. And I watched the podcast the other, like a thing online, and it said when strong people are okay on their own, they never get asked if they're okay. And I'll take that as a compliment. They think I'm strong, and it's true. I am strong. I am strong, but ask me, aren't you interested? And then I get all these conflicted arguments in my head. Okay, yes, I'm strong, but aren't you interested in my life? Sure. I don't have any financial health, mental health issues, but aren't you interested? I don't know what to say. And no one has ever had my back. I've always had my back. And you know what? Fuck them. That's what that matters. I have my own back. I'm a nice person, and I'll just try to keep being a nice person, rise above. Another quote that I read, I don't want to use that as a metaphor, but it was saying, I don't remember exactly, that there are heroes and villains, and they have they come from the same reasoning, which is pain. The villain will want to have the world back. They took some pain and they want to have the world back, but a hero wouldn't want any other person in the world to feel the same pain. And I would like to think we're all heroes. If no one has our backs and we still root for people, support people, we are heroes. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to me rant about these things. I hope it helps in some ways. I love your comments. I feel like I'm not alone in this, on this path, on this journey. It feels amazing to read your comments, and thank you. And have a fantastic day.